In 2023, the United States faced an unprecedented challenge with over 3.2 million illegal immigration encounters nationwide, a crisis that has hit Texas especially hard. Let's dive into what this means for the state and the nation as a whole. In this video, we will bring you a clear, fact-based analysis of what's happening on the ground. We'll explore the key factors contributing to this crisis, including policy changes, economic influences, and humanitarian concerns. Our goal is to provide you with a comprehensive and balanced understanding of this complex issue, so you can form your own informed opinions. So let's embark on this journey together, examining the multifaceted aspects of the Texas border crisis and uncover the stories behind the headlines. The Texas-Mexico boundary extends over 1,200 miles and is bridged by 28 international points of entry. This tally includes a variety of crossings such as bridges, dams, and a manually operated ferry, facilitating a mix of commercial and pedestrian traffic. These crossings are a cornerstone for trade between Texas and its #1 trade partner, Mexico. Let's begin our journey by delving into the facts about Eagle Pass, a city currently at the heart of the border crisis. Eagle Pass, situated in Maverick County, Texas, is a city with a fascinating past and a vibrant present, located about 130 miles southwest of San Antonio. This border city, lying along the Rio Grande and connected to Piedras Negras in Mexico, is shaped by its unique geographic position. Its historical roots trace back to its days as El Paso de Aguila during the Mexican War, where it started as a military garrison. Eagle Pass played a significant role in the Civil War, serving as a critical trade point for Confederate goods. The historical Fort Duncan, near the city, established in 1849, now functions as a museum and park, highlighting the city's historical importance. The local economy is diverse, with a focus on sectors like retail, manufacturing, and import-export. Notable businesses include Mossberg and MicroStar, and the city's border location drives a thriving retail industry, drawing numerous Mexican visitors for shopping and dining experiences. The economy of Eagle Pass has historically been closely tied to trade and commerce with Mexico. The city serves as a vital transportation and logistics hub, with a significant portion of its economy related to cross-border trade and commerce. The city offers a variety of attractions, including the Lucky Eagle Casino, the only casino in Texas, as well as the 9-hole municipal golf course and Maverick County Lake. For shopping and dining, options abound in the Mall de las Aguilas and the city's downtown area. Demographically, Eagle Pass had an estimated population of about 28,453 as of mid-2023, with a diverse community as indicated by its Diversity Index score. The population is significantly Hispanic and Mexican American due to its proximity to Mexico. The median household income was reported to be approximately $43,443. Housing in the city is a mix of owned and rented properties. Eagle Pass is served by the Eagle Pass Independent School District, EPISD, which operates several public schools in the area. There is also a community college, Southwest Texas Junior College, with a campus in Eagle Pass, and the Sul Ross State University Rio Grande College. Eagle Pass experiences a warm climate, with annual precipitation averaging around 20.45 inches, and record low temperatures reaching 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Eagle Pass stands out as a historically rich and culturally vibrant city, its character defined by its status as a border town. Like other border cities, Eagle Pass is affected by various border security and immigration enforcement measures. The presence of U.S. Customs and Border Protection and Border Patrol agents is notable in the area. Eagle Pass has an official border crossing point known as the Eagle Pass Port of Entry. This port facilitates the legal movement of people and goods between the United States and Mexico. It is one of several border crossings along the Texas-Mexico border. The city is connected to Piedras Negras, Coahuila, Mexico, through 2 international bridges. These bridges facilitate cross-border movement for both people and goods, underscoring the city's role as a key point of interaction between the United States and Mexico. This border crossing is an integral part of the daily life and economy of Eagle Pass, catering to the high volume of traffic that includes commuters, tourists, and commercial trade. Eagle Pass offers opportunities for tourism and outdoor activities, including fishing, hunting, and exploring the natural beauty of the region. Visitors often come to enjoy the scenic views of the Rio Grande River. Eagle Pass maintains close relations with its Mexican neighbor, Piedras Negras. The two cities engage in cultural exchanges, trade partnerships, and cooperation on various issues that affect the border region. We will be using the term encounters very often throughout this video. In the context of illegal immigration, encounters typically refers to the instances in which undocumented immigrants are met or apprehended by border enforcement officials. This can include interactions where migrants are stopped while attempting to cross the border, as well as instances where they are found within a country's borders without legal permission to be there. The term is used by various immigration and border enforcement agencies to track and report the number of times individuals are detected or apprehended due to their immigration status. From fiscal year 2021 through 2023, there has been a notable increase in the number of migrant encounters at the U.S. border, specifically along the U.S.-Mexico border. In fiscal year 2021, the Border Patrol and the Office of Field Operations reported approximately 1.96 million encounters. In fiscal year 2022, this figure rose to about 2.77 million encounters and increased to 3.2 million in fiscal year 2023. It's important to note that these numbers include both apprehensions and expulsions under Title 42, a public health policy implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, these encounter numbers cannot be directly compared with apprehension numbers from previous administrations due to changes in immigration data, tracking, and policies. In Texas, a significant portion of these encounters occurred. Texas accounted for 1.12 million encounters in fiscal year 2021, which represents 57% of all encounters for that year. This percentage dropped to 50.6% in 2022 and 43.44% in 2023. Texas has been a major point of entry for migrants, and cities like Eagle Pass have been directly impacted by these high encounter numbers due to their proximity to the border. The high number of encounters reflects not only the scale of migration, but also the complexity of border security and immigration policy challenges faced by border states like Texas. The United States implements a structured set of procedures for managing individuals who enter the country without authorization. These processes conform to immigration laws and aim to ensure fair treatment and due process. Here's a factual rendition of these procedures. Apprehension. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, along with other agencies, may detain individuals who attempt unauthorized entry at various points along the border. Processing. Post-apprehension. There is a data collection phase where personal information and biometrics are recorded. Detention. Individuals may be held in facilities operated by Customs and Border Protection or Immigration and Customs Enforcement during case evaluation. Release on bond or under supervision may occur, especially with valid asylum or humanitarian claims. Asylum evaluation. Those fearing persecution in their home countries are assessed by asylum officers to establish the legitimacy of their fears and potential asylum eligibility. Conditional release. Individuals may be released conditionally if they are not considered risks for absconding or to public safety, often with specific requirements such as regular check-ins or electronic monitoring. Immigration proceedings. Individuals facing removal are summoned to immigration court, where a judge decides their right to stay in the U.S., considering any asylum applications or appeals for protection under international treaties. Deportation or removal. Ordered removal by an immigration judge leads to the individual's deportation, coordinated with their country of origin or a third country if necessary. Voluntary departure. Some individuals may opt for voluntary departure, a process that allows them to leave the U.S. without a formal deportation record, provided they do so within a certain time frame. These processes are subject to the prevailing immigration laws and policies, which can evolve with political changes and legal interpretations. It's also essential to recognize the complexity of immigration cases and the rights of individuals, including access to legal representation. The current border crisis in Eagle Pass has impacted a variety of institutions and businesses in the area, causing economic and operational strain in Texas and beyond. Eagle Pass significantly depends on the income from its 2 international bridges, which contribute to half of its yearly financial plan. The city is now facing a considerable drop in income, with daily losses possibly reaching $80,000 due to U.S. Customs and Border Protection's recent actions. These have included halting traffic heading south on one bridge and narrowing the traffic flow to a single lane on another. The financial situation is further strained by the suspended rail traffic on the Union Pacific Railroad International Bridge, which is vital for trade between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. The local fire department has been stretched thin, dealing with a substantial increase in rescues and emergencies related to the migration crisis. Firefighters have been directly affected by the emotional and physical toll of their increased workload, including the recovery of bodies from the river and an overwhelming number of calls for medical assistance. This has led to a strain on the local hospital's emergency room, compounded by an influx of minor injuries and illnesses among migrants. The temporary closure of rail bridges has also had a severe adverse impact on the agriculture sector and international trade. Major agricultural groups, including the National Grain and Feed Association, U.S. Wheat Associates, American Soybean Association, and National Corn Growers Association, have urged the reopening of these crossings. The temporary closures have disrupted the supply chain for a wide range of products, including grain, beer, metals, cement, and automotive parts, with significant economic repercussions. The bridges were subsequently reopened 5 days later. Local retail businesses reported a decrease of up to 40% in sales during the Christmas shopping season due to travel restrictions at the bridges. Many Mexican consumers who traditionally shop in Eagle Pass during the holiday season opted to remain in Mexico, further hurting local businesses already struggling with the broader economic impacts of the crisis. The crisis has necessitated an all-hands-on-deck response from various sectors of the Eagle Pass community, highlighting the urgent need for comprehensive solutions that address both the immediate challenges and the underlying issues driving the migration surge. And that wraps up the first part of our in-depth exploration into the ongoing border crisis. We've set the stage, but the story is far from over. In Part 2, we'll peel back the layers of the policy decisions that may have paved the way for this situation, delve into the measures Texas is actively taking to address the challenges, and examine the friction between state and federal authorities. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next video on this crucial topic. Thank you for watching, and see you in Part 2.